Hello and welcome to Plotline Hotline. My name is Christian.
Cole.
And today we're doing another horror-esque thriller type movie.
I don't even know if we could call it that.
It was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be. Anyway, doesn't matter. Today we're doing Nope.
Nah to the ah to the nope, nope, nope.
So, I'll give you a quick synopsis. This movie takes...
This is bothering me. Stop it. Okay, go.
So this movie takes place in California, Hollywood area, and it starts off where you're following the Hayward family they train horses for Hollywood so that they can make money and they can use animals in movies and everything like that. And at the very beginning, the dad gets killed by metal and coins falling from the sky, and then they start finding weird things happening, and the brother and sister have to take over the Hayward because the dad was the one that everybody liked, and they have to take it over and start, training. They're not doing so well, and then they have a competitor down the way who takes their horses and finds out that they use them for other things, but they start noticing this unidentified flying object in the sky that's snatching up horses and other things to eat them.
The twist is the UFO is the alien.
Yeah. So, and then also there's a kind of a little bit of a backstory with a chimp named Gordy, and they had a show and he snapped and killed everybody on the set. They've come up with a plan on how to capture it so that they get to be the first ones to actually capture UFO on tape. They get a bunch of people involved. A lot of people die. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good synopsis of the whole thing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So, Nope. Not of planet Earth. You like that?
I'm actually surprised you came up.
I didn't come up with that. I think that's actually somewhere I had read that. The kind of cool thing
you should have just left that to yourself.
I should have, but I'm gonna...
You seem so much more clever.
I know. Let me drop some more knowledge in your head.
Okay.
So, with this movie, before we get into the rotten details and talk about it, the really cool thing about this movie is I really enjoyed it, first of all. So I kind of did some research on my own, and...
You've been doing a lot of extra research on the side, haven't you?
Of course, I have to. Gotta make it interesting, Cole.
Christian's tidbits.
Yeah. So with this movie, it was actually the theme of this movie was to focus on animal cruelty in movies.
I actually did read that too, because I also did my research.
So
limited. I literally just Googled it, and then that was it.
Yeah. When I watched it the first time, I was like, I don't understand what's going on and why this all has relevance to each other. But watching it a second time, the movie is almost better because you get to see the themes. You understand why they put the labels of each of the animals as they interact with them. I really enjoyed it, and it made it better. But now we can kind of move into the
how we as humans exploit things in nature for spectacle.
Yeah. So it was kind of cool. This one is directed by Jordan Peele.
Yep.
I've watched a couple of his movies, and man, I like his style. He's got a very good attention to detail. The sets were all realistic, and it wasn't a lot of there was a couple, special effects here and there, but overall, most of it was practical effects, which was fun. It made it seem realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, main characters,
OJ and M.
Yeah, really good.
And I guess Angel.
Yeah, and if you want to count Angel as well, he kind of gets introduced after, but...
No, he's there fairly early.
Yeah, I guess.
He's earlier than a lot of the other ones that randomly show up.
True. I enjoyed them. I thought the casting was really good. I enjoyed the main guy. He was in another Jordan Peele movie, and he killed it in that one as well.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just really good. I enjoyed the plot of this movie. It didn't move too fast, but it also didn't lull too much. there was always something going on, and there was a reason why they were going out and nothing was happening. There was a reason why they were setting up cameras and waiting, and it kind of perpetuated and also kept bringing back, it's like, guess what, there's still that thing flying in the air, and they kept alluding to it and didn't just leave it for long periods of time. Like the whole time it just kind of kept moving, which was nice. Yeah, you got more to add? Or
I was waiting until you were completely done all your parts.
well,
I was just letting you go. I was letting you fly.
but maybe you have something and I have something to add.
Acting was good. Acting was good. I have no problem with any of the actors in this movie. I think they brought everything they could.
Yep.
Then cinematography was really nice.
Yes.
Like there's some of the shots in there, like damn.
So good.
The one where it like zooms out and it's over top of the house with the rain coming all around it, and that shot was really nice. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it just wasn't for me.
Fair enough. That it doesn't have to be for everyone.
Again, like I said before, I find there's too many characters that you don't need.
No.
A lot of them don't amount to anything. Fucking Angel and what's his face later on, the big film guy that comes to record everything.
Oh, Antler. I can't remember.
Antler or whatever.
Antler.
They could have just been one character. You didn't need Antler.
Yeah.
Anything that he did, I could have conceivably believed Angel doing.
I think so too. I think just like
that was just a waste.
Being
honestly.
a film expert, maybe.
His voice is fucking amazing though.
Yeah,
like I was listening to his voice, I was like, oh,
that low.
I love that voice.
Yeah, he's got. Then a good voice.
Jube, like Stephen Ewan's.
Yeah.
Ewan's character, like
the guy that runs Juniper's.
Yeah. Like he was fine. I like that actor.
Yeah.
He doesn't really amount to doing too much. Sure, he's trying to exploit the animal, like for all that stuff, but I feel like he could have been doing a little bit more, almost.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get the sense of I like him or I dislike him. He was just there.
True.
I think the actors, all good actors, don't get that much to work with, except for maybe M and OJ.
Yeah.
And sure, they're the main characters, and
it was focused on their family anyway, right?
Yeah, it's just that the other characters feel very bland. Angel gets a little bit, but not much. All you really know about is he works with camera stuff. He had a girlfriend that left him because she got a job on the CW.
Yes, the CW.
And that is all you know.
And he's really good with tech. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's working at a tech store. I would hope so. I would hope he knows what he's doing.
I would hope so as well.
Then, aside from that, I don't have a lot to say about it. Like, I watched it. I was just like, there were some interesting parts in there. But I don't think it leaned in enough to the horror. I don't think it leaned enough to its humor. I don't think it even leaned enough into its sci-fi elements. It was just trying to grab onto too much, and it didn't grab any of them enough.
Fair enough.
Like, again, there were some parts I was really interested in, and then I zoned out.
I'm done.
Like, it was interesting off the start.
Yep.
And then, a little, I think it's like 5 minutes after they lose the job on the film.
Yes.
I was just like, I'm bored.
Fair enough.
And I was like that, I think, until the cameras were set up and they had the issue and you actually get to see the thing.
Yeah.
And that was like, I think 20 minutes. Because I started looking at how long I had left to watch. After that, I was fine.
Yeah.
But it took a while.
You know what? Fair enough. You even said it wasn't your type of movie.
No.
I agree to an extent with the characters. Like, yeah, maybe could have got a little bit more, but with Jupe, I don't think I wanted any more from him. Not because of the actor is terrible, but you got the backstory with
You didn't
Gordy,
get his backstory. Then that was a creepy backstory.
Yeah, with why he started Juniper's Claim and all of this stuff,
that's true.
and kind of put the theme
Okay,
forward.
I'll say Jube is an outlier as well.
Yeah.
Jube, OJ, and M are decent.
I don't think I wanted
characters.
any more from him, but the film director or the film, like the camera guy,
Yeah.
I understand why they did it, but I agree. I feel like him and Angel could have been put together, or just had introduced him a little bit early. I mean, you do see him on the set.
You see him on the set, then you see them call him and stuff like it. It doesn't amount to anything really for me, because even after all that time to get him to come film, nothing really happens for it. He kind of fucks up the plan.
Yes.
But that's all he does.
Yeah.
So there's no point in having his character in there, really.
No.
You could have had like them try to call a bunch of people to try and get help to get it properly, and then they
have
just
somebody?
get just like basically shut out from everyone, and Angel's just like, I'll do it.
Yeah, I think the best you get out of him is just like
I'll show my girlfriend why she shouldn't have left me.
yeah, exactly. And even with the film guy, it's like you could see he's going for the best film shot. Like he was a director for, you could see him watching the animal film he did, and it's like, yeah, that's great. He gets his end because he gets the cool shot, but also he's holding the camera, so bye bye.
So he doesn't really get the shot.
No,
even you see it from the camera angle too. You're like, you get a little bit of good shots at the beginning, but not the perfect
and then as
shot.
soon as he gets sucked up, it's done.
Yep.
I thought it was really cool that they showed the inside of the monster.
That was actually interesting.
Ready for that. Yeah, it was creepy and gross, but also kind of interesting. I was not ready for that. I do like that they kind of get you get a chance to see the alien. Spoilers. Yep. If you haven't watched it, it's only been out for a couple years, so
2, I think.
Yeah, about 2 years. But you get to see its full form, and also you get to see it in its normal form.
Yeah, that threw me for a loop for a little bit. I'm like, when the fuck did it get so big? Then you see it fold on stuff like, oh.
It's like sucks back into itself.
It's like a blowfish.
Yeah, and I thought it was cool. It wasn't overdone either. Like you don't have to see it for very long, and then it kind of folds in back on itself.
Then it dies because it eats a balloon.
Because it pops with the balloon, and I thought that was cool. Yeah, and I will admit I did like the music in it. It was very well done, like the whole sound and everything around.
Oh yeah, the sound design in this game, this movie was this movie was really nice from the beginning. Like the opening credits, even like the sound, and then when OJ setting up and stuff, I was just like, that's it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
It was good. Mm-hmm. I think overall it was a solid movie. I do like the theme. I thought it was really cool just to take that kind of approach to that kind of problem, and yeah. I don't really have much else to say. It was I personally enjoyed it. I've watched it a couple times now, and it was really, really good. I enjoy Jordan.
I was glad
movies.
OJ didn't die.
Me too.
It was a nice shot with him at the end, like with the corral thing.
Yeah,
and I was like, again, another nice shot.
Where you thought,
but then it's just over.
Yeah,
I'm like, in a way it's conclusive with the alien dying, but it's also inconclusive because you see that they got the shot, but did it amount to anything? Was it taken from them? Did they just decide that it was not worth the trouble anymore, or what? You don't see what happens with the characters because Angel lives too.
He does.
You don't see what the fuck happens to him.
No.
Or
even
anything
after
like
he
that.
tied himself onto barbed wire, by the way. Whoo, that would hurt.
Yeah. Honestly, he heard OJ say, "Don't look at it." So if he had just turned away under that tarp, I thought he was just going to hide under the tarp.
But he kept looking up.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, dude, you got told why it's hunting you guys specifically at times. So stop.
Please stop.
You probably would have been okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the first time I can understand, he was like with the eyes of the fucking waving arm and tube man. And so I'm like, okay, fine. The first one, yeah. But the second time, you just don't look up.
Just stop. You know what's going to happen.
Pulled up and then dropped twice.
And like, dropped pretty high too. Yeah.
So ratings.
You go first.
I give it 6 out of 10 horses.
6 out of 10 horses. Okay. I am going to give it... I want to give it a solid 7.5 Gordies.
That feels like a mixed message because Gordy kills a lot of people.
Oh, right.
I understand where you're coming from, but also...
maybe I'll give it keys then. You know, the keys and stuff then.
Oh, the keys
or
and
shoes?
coins?
Bloody shoes. There we go. I'll give it 7.5 bloody shoes.
Still a mixed message.
I'll give it 7.5 angels out of 10.
Okay, that's fair.
Is that better?
That's better.
Yeah, no, overall, I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was good. So, yeah. Anything else? Any last minute?
I've got nothing.
Okay. Well, this has been Plotline Hotline. This has been our review of Nope. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have, let us know your thoughts, concerns.
Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, on Instagram,
Yes.
on TikTok.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.